What's up with it? Polo Sports Talking Entertainment here again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content, all of my videos. Now, as you know, I do want to, first off, I want to apologize for last night, man. I did have some things that I had to take care of the post game like I wanted to. But nevertheless, I'm here right now, and I'm here to talk about this as the 49ers come up, I mean, huge in a gutsy performance, being able to defeat the Packers 13 to 10. Okay. Um, First and foremost, man, let me give a shout out to the brother Luda Rider Sports. If you haven't subbed to Luda Rider Sports, definitely go sub to the brother Lou. Man, he he's he's a football head and as well as a basketball head too as well. Don't get it twisted. And he does a great job at calling the games. He was a 49ers fan, and I'm giving him a shout out too because his Niners made it. You know, it has been a struggle for the 49ers, to say the least. I also want to give a shout out to the brother Matt Moses too as well. Now, Matt Moses and him are both 49er fans, uh, as well as the brother uh, T Price. He's a 49ers fan too. I can't think of anybody else that are Niners fans. You know, beside the brothers within the LDBC community. But you know, shout out to their team, man, for making it. Now, look, I told people that the 49ers. This is the reason why I picked them. Uh, you know, the 49ers, man, okay, while their offense might not be as polished as what some people might want it to be, you know, they can still be scary regardless. Especially when you think of, you know, Debo Samuel, you know, the running game, you know, the running game that they have, you know, and Jimmy Garoppolo. Uh, Look, Jennings and, you know, the other receivers, in the beginning of the game, they weren't on the same page. They were not on the same page. As a matter of fact, Jimmy Garoppolo, he tried to hit Jennings and tried to hit Kittle several times. He tried to hit Kittle several times. And, you know, now Kittle came through eventually, but, you know, there were some passes that Jimmy G, he threw to Jennings. You know, they just were not on the same page. That's why Lou, I felt like he was getting kind of, you know, frustrated or whatever. And of course, Jimmy G, you know, he struggled a little bit. Now the offensive line did not, you know, they had a lot to do with that too as well. And don't worry, I'm going to get into to Aaron Rodgers in just a second. Now, the thing that you have to understand, man, is the brilliance. This game was another game that was basically a line of scrimmage game. I love games like this. Just like the previous game with the Titans and the Bengals, You gotta love games like this. I even love it in the aspect of the NBA, like when there's not too much scoring involved and it's just primarily defense and stuff like that, because it's a test of will, it's a test of strength, determination. You got a lot of things working against you, right? For the 49ers, people are coming in, they're thinking that these guys, are a Cinderella team. They should not be here and everything. They're here by luck and everything. For the Packers and Aaron Rodgers, he's got a lot of things working against him because he's coming in 0-3 against the Packers in his career. And the last time they did play, he got blown out by the 49ers and everything. So there's a lot of expectations for him to actually get over the hump and actually for once defeat the 49ers in his career, which he failed to do so again. And then of course the cold. I mean, look, 0 degree weather, plus the wind chill. Uh, you got a lot of things working against you. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the snow. You have the snow to make matters worse. And on top of that, people were like, "Oh, okay, this is San Fran. They're from California. How are they going to be able to withstand the weather?" They did. They were able to adjust. They were able to adjust. And see, that's the scary thing about 49ers, man. They're able to adjust. And it seems they're one of those teams that as they get better, like they might start off slow, like everybody was doubting them. Even, even, well, I'm not gonna say that they said that they didn't doubt him, but they started to get a little nervous. Like the brother Luda Ryder. What's up, man? Hey, JMJ up in here, man. Up early. Salute to JMJ, man. I'm about to drop a link for you, brother. Got Carolina in the building, man. All day. Represent. Salute to JMJ. Good morning to you, bro. Now, this was a game that it wasn't going to be a shootout or any of that stuff. This was going to be a defensive. It was going to be played at the line of scrimmage, and see that's why like yesterday when I was talking to this guy, man, he came in saying that Tannehill was struggling and Tannehill played like trash and all this other stuff. When you're playing a game uh, like football, some of y'all don't like. Just from talking to y'all, I can already see that none of y'all never even been on the field, never even sat down, had conversations with a quarterback, with a with the defensive end, with the linebacker, with a a defensive back. You know what I'm saying? With a safety, y'all probably never even had conversations with a kicker. Look, it's not just about okay. Let's say you go and go watch those guys, right? It's not just about that. You know, it's about actually picking those guys' brain, knowing knowing about the coaches and everything, and knowing the personnel, and see what some of y'all do is you take Madden or you take video game like attributes and characteristics and stuff, and then you try to put that expectation on the real life player, and it just doesn't work like that. You want real in NFL football to be Madden. You want real NBA basketball to be NBA 2K, and it's not like that. And I think some of y'all do that sort of thing. Look, Aaron Rodgers had a chance to seal this deal. He just didn't. That's what the fact of the matter is. Look, I'm not gonna get into the whole Brady versus Rodgers thing. I know that's what people want, but I'm gonna just say this, and now I'm gonna quit talking about it. That's why Aaron Rodgers will never be on the level of a Tom Brady, because when the expectations were high and stuff, and look, and I don't want to hear any of these excuses, because he came out and he scored right away. Okay, so that right there should tell you, okay, that's your chance to go ahead and keep the mount the pressure on, because the pressure was really on you. I told people, I told everybody, I told 49ers fans, I said Green Green Bay's got more pressure on them than the 49ers. The 49ers don't really have no pressure. You know why? Because next year, if things don't work out, or they don't happen to go that far, or they're ready to move on or something like that, guess what? They got a young lion in Trey Lance to fall back on. But that's why they don't have no pressure on them. And then on top of that, it all goes back to coaching. It all goes back to coaching. Shanahan, you got to give him his respect. I mean, it's in his blood. Like I told Lou yesterday. I mean, his father was magnificent. You know what I'm saying? So you don't think that it's gonna run in his blood? You don't think that he picked his father's brain? We gotta really understand that. You have to understand that this game right here was actually more mental than it was physical. But let's get to the elephant in the room. Let's get to the real elephant in the room. It was the defense. It was the defense. The 49ers defense was they played tremendous, man. Absolutely played tremendous, man. Uh, you know, with a combination of Armstead, and then on top of that, Bosa, who they were questioning was going to come back, Johnson, Greenlaw, Mosley. You know what I'm saying? Man, these guys were all on Rodgers, and throwing everything at Rodgers that he could, and the brother DJ Jones. I forgot about DJ Jones. Man, these guys right here, man, had a swarming defense. You didn't really need. Okay, listen, I'm not taking nothing away from Debo Samuel or Jennings, Mitchell, or Kittle, but you didn't really need those guys, because the defense pretty much took care of everything. Now, the Green Bay defense, they did their thing or whatever. They were all on. Like I said, it was a battle of the line of scrimmage. They were all on Garoppolo too. But Jimmy Garoppolo, man, he showed heart, man. Very gutsy performance. And see, that's why, like, I even like yesterday when they were talking about, Ryan, Tannehill, and Tannehill sucks and he's got to go and all this other stuff. I give them dudes props, man, for even just going out there and fighting, because, like, in a battle of the line of scrimmage or whatnot, you can't really put all the blame on the quarterback like that, because that's what type of game that is going to be. Listen, Burrow, like I told people, Burrow got sacked 9 times yesterday. He got sacked 9 times yesterday, but coming into the game, he hadn't really been sacked that much. What's up? What's up, Tiffany Queen? Coming in early in the morning. Hey, look, hey, I was looking for you yesterday. You know what happened? Bengals up in here. Hello. What happened? 49ers. Hey, Tiffany, I'm 2 for 2 so far. Come on, give me my props. I know y'all don't want to, give me my prop. I'm not rubbing it in, you know what I'm saying? But look, look, I told everybody, I said, look, the Bengals are nothing to be messed with. You got to look out for their defense. Yes, Burrow, he struggled. He struggled. I mean, but like I told people, line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, man. Line of scrimmage games, man, are not going to be pretty. And then you're going to have people in the comment section like yesterday. This 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 buffoon tried to come in saying, "Oh yeah, well, it was Tannehill's fault. Look what he did and all this other stuff." Look, y'all sit up there and y'all blame Tannehill. Y'all wasn't saying that stuff when y'all the number one seed. Y'all wasn't saying that when y'all got the bye week. Oh, but now you want to blame Tannehill. Look, it was a combination for both of these teams right here. I'm gonna tell you what really made the loss very significant, or the loss. It made the loss more probable. One of the reasons, man, is you said I thought. I, Tiffany, listen, Tiffany, we had already talked about this. Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers, man, look, that's why you could never put him in the same sentence with Brady in terms of anything. Look, you can't blame, and I don't want to hear anything about, oh yeah, well the refs and all this other stuff, because guess what? Uh, the 49ers actually got screwed. I think out of like three calls that could have went that could have went their way, and they could have actually had like at least three to four. I would say three scores in terms of the penalties. But like this whole Brady versus Rodgers versus Brady comparison, stuff like that. I didn't even want to get into it, but look, I'm gonna talk about it right now. Look, there's no way to talent wise, thrower of the football, all this other bullshit that they try to, put up there with Rodgers and stuff like that. Okay, yes, that's brilliant and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, what separates him is that rain, sleet, or snow. Tom Brady shows. It don't matter, man. He can play in any weather. People thought that, okay, well, man, Tom Brady, man, he's going down to the to Florida. I don't think he'll be able to adjust and all this other stuff. He used to playing in the cold weather. Look, that didn't make no motherfucking difference. He still was able to go. He switched. He he went from New England to Tampa. Two different climates. No excuses. Started off slow. Started off hella slow. Had everything working against him. And guess what? And was able to exceed our expectation. Look, I don't want to get into this whole, oh well, WS and all this other stuff, with Tom Brady conspiracy, all this other shit. Look, if you can play football, your ass can play. It's plain and simple. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. That's just plain and simple, and people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear it. But I'm here to tell you that, in Aaron Rodgers' case, he's 0-4. And in all of those games, he did not bring his best. Look, like I said, I told Lou last night, the game This game right here, Roger got way more pressure than anybody on that field. They're always going to talk about this. They're always going to talk about this. They're going to keep talking about it. They're going to keep pouncing on it. And I told people. Now, another thing too that we have to understand too, Roger don't have that much time left. He don't have that much time left. Matter of fact, he was thinking about leaving. And look, I guarantee you, he gonna try to blame. He gonna try to sit up there and finger point and blame everybody else and stuff like that. Nah, buddy. You can't do that this time. You can't. You have to take the fall. That's just like what I was talking about yesterday. They sit up there, oh man, well, Tannehill, it was his fault, finger pointing, and all this other bullshit. No, it was cohesive. First and foremost, yesterday, like I told people, Derrick Henry should not have been playing. I told people. But everybody, oh well, man, man, he got to get out there, man, to do this and do that. No, man, fuck that shit. You fucking up the flow of what they got going because see in a game like football, man, it's about timing. Also, it's about rhythm, and then also it's about like with the plays that y'all work on and stuff like that. It involves the personnel to it and the schemes and stuff like that. So when you get up in there and let's say you throw a new guy up in there, and he's not new or nothing like that, but you never know. They were probably trying to do a different game plan, but then all of a sudden he comes in there, and then you got to change on the fly and stuff like that. That disrupts a lot of stuff. Yes, Derrick Henry is dynamic. I said it in the beginning of the year. Me and TJ Sports TJ Sports, shout out to TJ Sports. He feel like Jonathan Taylor is better. I feel like Derrick Henry was better before the injury because he was clear cut above all of it. Chubb, all them guys, Mixon, all them. But he should not have been playing. And I stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably would have. Look, I'm not saying they would have won, but they probably would have had even a better chance. You know, Derrick Henry, yes, he got the touchdown and stuff like that. That might have inspired, rallied the troops, so to speak. But for the most part, man, he shouldn't have been playing. He shouldn't have been out there. Um, and look, I'm not even gonna put everything all on Aaron Rodgers like that, But a lot of the people are gonna be, a lot of the eyes and the attention and the focus is gonna be going on Aaron Rodgers. It's gonna go on him. And Jimmy Garoppolo. Look, listen, he didn't need to. Okay, you look at his stats. He didn't need to go out there doing a shootout or nothing like that because I think he only had 192 yards and you know he had 100. Let's see. Yeah, he had 192 yards. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, 131 yards, and he threw an interception, no touchdown. 11 and 19. I'm trying to go off the top of my head, y'all. You know, but I mean that game that wasn't no stats that jump out at you. Matter of fact, you'll say, "Oh wow, that was a horrible game." But if you looked at the way that what they were working with, playing in that cold ass weather, shit, man, y'all don't understand that. See, let's take it a step further too. I'm gonna take it even a step further for you because I don't think y'all dig deep into perspective. Y'all just look at the game and expect these guys to go out there and be robots and stuff like that, right? These guys are playing in a climate that some of y'all not even used to. And if y'all stepped out there, your fingers will be really, really numb, and your toes will be numb. Some of y'all people, your lips and nose and face will be hurting and stuff like that for you being out in the cold that much. Well, guess what? Take into account what those guys are going out there, even with them wearing gloves and all that other stuff. Then on top of that, you got the snow. Some of that stuff might go in your eyes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not looking at that type of stuff with what they got to work with. And for San Fran, they not used to that type of climate, but guess what? They were able to adjust. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, football and basketball could teach a lot of y'all motherfuckers about life. What's up with it, Stephen Green? Stephen Green in the building. Mean Green, Stephen Green. What's up with it, man? You said salute Polo games last night. 14 played with a lot of heart. Will to win. I go to see the football. Oh, buddy, you got San Fran. You got San Fran in Cincinnati, brother. Listen, I'm hoping. Look, I'm hoping my team pulls it out against the Rams. I'm hoping they do. I did pick the 49ers. Originally, I picked the Cowboys coming out. Matt Moses. Matt Moses, you got to bring your ass up in here. You got to bring your ass up in here, man. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Yeah, we did it, motherfucker, but your ass. Oh, no, man. Fire Shanahan. Man, get rid of Garoppolo. No. Huh? Come on, man. Matt, I need you up in here, man. Come on, you gotta face your feet, man. I just want to hear. Look, I just want to hear. Wait, I want to hear 4 words, and I think you know what those are, Matt. It's about Polo. Just I want you and Luda Ryder to tell me I was, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll make your boy feel much better. You have yet to say that yet, Matt. Come on, Matt. Y'all go subscribe to my boy Matt Cook and Smoke Sports. Matt is a football head, much like Luda Ryder, much like my boy Young, much like Tiffany. Guys like True the King, Antisocial, James, Nola Boy, all them. They are football heads, man. So definitely go fuck with the boy Matt Moses at Cook and Smoke. He don't want to step in right now. He don't want to chop it up with your boy Polo. I don't know what he's doing early this morning, but I'm trying to tell you, look, hey, Stephen Green, Tiffany, JMJ, anybody else that's listening, I'm gonna tell you like this. Earlier in the season, they was ready to give up on their team. All of them. Man, y'all was ready to give up. Y'all was ready to give up on Garoppolo before he even took a snap. Y'all was ready for Trey Lance already. And I said, look, believe in this guy, man. You gotta believe in this guy. And Shanahan, I mean, it runs in his blood, man. I said, look how he started off. Look how he started off the season. If you go back and you look how Jimmy Garoppolo started off the season before he got hurt, they were actually on pace to actually have a better record if they wouldn't went on that stretch where they lost those couple of games. Then everybody started freaking out. They started panicking, shit like that. I said I wasn't worried about it. I was like, why are you gonna sit up there and get rid of Shanahan? Everybody like fire Shanahan. Now y'all got to eat y'all words. Cause guess what? Y'all become. Hey, this is another thing too. I'm a I'm gonna put something else even in more perspective. Check this out. Do you know not only the 49ers, but Jimmy Garoppolo on his resume, not only this year, he's beat he's beat two rival teams. One of them in the Cowboys, in which it has been a historic rival in Dallas, right? Okay, some people feel like that was already their football win, their Super Bowl win, just on the fact because they beat the Dallas Cowboys. Then on top of that, you have another rival in the 49ers. I mean, in the Packers, sorry, in which Aaron Rodgers has yet to defeat y'all. And on top of that, you're playing in Lambeau Field when it's really fucking cold out there, right? And y'all not even used to that type of climate. Jimmy G already has that shit on his resume. So how can you sit up there and say, okay, man, we're going to get rid of this guy when he's beat two rival teams, one of them historic. Matter of fact, both of them historic shit. And the 49ers did it on the road, going against all types of expectations. They did it in two of the loudest stadiums in the whole entire league. When you talk about Lambeau Field, and then when you talk about Cowboy Stadium, man, come on, man. Oh, but see, y'all don't want to hear nothing like that. Y'all don't want to hear nothing like that. Y'all don't want to hear nothing like that. And listen, if okay, they're gonna be waiting on either of course the Rams or us. Listen, if they get to the Super Bowl, man, listen, just the fact that he made it to the Super Bowl, man. Defense and special team. Look, see, and you see, Matt. But see, you typing that. See, but see, you don't. See, you don't want to get. See, your problem is, man, is you don't give credit to what credit is due, man. You know what I'm saying? That you want to see all this flamboyant shit, but that's not gonna get you wins. All that shit is gonna do is get your ass hurt, or get your ass on the sideline, or get your ass not winning. You want Jimmy G? Listen, hey, Matt Moses. Hey, how many targets? Did Jimmy G throw, and they didn't catch the ball, nigga? Huh? We can't. Y'all got to look up there. Look, he threw passes. He threw passes to Kittles. A couple of them he didn't catch. Threw passes to Jimmy. A couple of them he didn't catch. Come on, man. Y'all always want to use a fall guy, even when this motherfucker won. And then on top of that, I told y'all, this is a line of scrimmage game. This ain't no shootout. This ain't no shootout. This ain't no offensive game or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? This was a test of will. And guess what? Jimmy G, okay, yeah, he didn't have no great game or none of that other stuff. He wasn't killing or nothing like that. But like I said, it goes back to what I always say, Matt Moses. It always goes back to what I say, Steven. It goes back to what I always say, Tiffany and JMJ. Guess what? Manage that motherfucker well. Yep. Nah. Look at you. You trying to find any excuse. I don't want to hear that shit. Man, he the one throwing the damn ball. You don't think his fingers was cold? I don't want to hear that shit. I already said that shit, man. Man, you gotta come stronger than that. Oh well, it was cold out there, nigga. Hey, damn, you don't think them motherfuckers that was standing on the sideline was cold, not doing shit? At least them motherfucking bodies were warm. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Look, it was a test of will. Hey, he caught it when it mattered, though. Hey, I don't want to hear no motherfucking excuses. Cause Kittle caught some nice passes. He fucked up on a couple, but he caught some nice ones. And Debo, I mean, come on, like Debo, he did everything. He did everything that he could or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is that you can't sit up here and say, "Oh, he's just along for the ride." Nah, Jimmy was on point. Yeah, he got sacked a few times and stuff like that. But that's gonna happen. That's just like what happened with Tannehill and Burrow. Burrow got sacked more than both of them put together. Stop with it, Mike. Yeah, I see you in the building, Mike. Look, I know it was cold as shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Negative degree, weather, snowing. Yeah, but guess what? Hey, guess what, Matt Moses? Guess what? Guess what it's called? Adapt or die. Adjustments. Hey, San Fran was supposed to lose that game, huh? Hell yeah, Mike. It was damn crazy. I'm up in here talking to that nigga Matt Moses. Matt Moses still don't believe in his team. Still don't believe in Jimmy G. Nigga, I'm more of a Jimmy G fan than your ass is, because y'all be hating on that man. That nigga, man, listen. Jimmy G, nigga, be grateful, nigga. Y'all niggas is ungrateful. God damn, nigga, hey, y'all treat him worse. Hey, Matt Moses, y'all treat the nigga worse than Joe Flacco. y'all treat Jimmy G worse than Joe Flacco, nigga. And he way better than Joe Flacco. Now Joe Flacco, he was that nigga's the model of a game manager. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Mike? And you a Ravens fan. I forgot about that. Yeah. Hey, that nigga, hey, Matt Moses treat fucking Jimmy G like fucking Joe Flacco, nigga. Come on, man. That nigga, Jimmy G did what he could yesterday. I'm proud of Jimmy G because the San Francisco 49ers, everybody expected them to lose just on the climate alone. They were like, oh no, they're not gonna be able to play in that cold weather. They're not gonna be able to do this. They're not gonna be able to do that. I was like, nah, man. Like the pressure is on Aaron Rodgers. There we go. He got the job done, but the defense won again. I already said that. Look, dude, Matt. I already said that. I said that this was a battle. Go listen to the beginning. This was a battle. This was a battle of the line of scrimmage. That the offenses are gonna be hit or miss. It's not gonna be a pretty game. It's not gonna be a shootout. So you sitting up there, oh well, man, Jimmy, he played like shit. That's unfair. Oh, the guy yesterday, oh well, Tannehill, he played like shit. That's unfair. Motherfucking Burrow got sacked like 9 times. He set the record. That shit is gonna happen when you talk about the line, the secondary. You know what I'm saying? Linebackers, coming at you, shit like that, blitz and stuff like that. Interceptions are gonna take place, especially because man, it becomes a thing of who wants it more. And then on top of that, y'all would I think San Fran was in the top 10 in defense, if I'm not mistaken. What's up with it, Memphis? Man, look, I'm not gonna sit up here and talk all by myself unless y'all gonna come in here. I know y'all motherfuckers is up and everything, you know what I'm saying? Unless y'all gonna come up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sitting up in here, oh well, yeah, Memphis. Hey, them Niners won. Hey, you gotta face the music, Memphis, cause you chose the Packers. I don't want to hear that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I know Memphis will pull up. I'm waiting on Matt Moses. That's his squad. Let's hear it. Let's hear
Hey
it.
yo, all
Let's
right,
hear
man.
it. Yeah, I'm up. I'm military up. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck if it's Saturday or what. Man, it's early in the morning. All that other shit. Look, Memphis, I know your ass be up. Shit, because when you bought your money, making easy money, pimping hoes and style, nigga, you be up at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm here to
man,
wake you up. I'm your coffee. I'm your Starbucks. You feel me?
yeah. Man, first off, I want to give a shout out to y'all because he told me that San Francisco was gonna beat Green Bay.
I told you, Matt Moses, nigga. Hey, Memphis, I got more faith in the 49ers than Matt Moses and that motherfucker Luda Ryder.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Me and y'all were going back and forth about it earlier, and I told him San Francisco, I gotta give him props. He was right, I was wrong. I'm just, but I wasn't expecting. I really wasn't expecting. Green Bay to really just stick it up like that.
Well, see, this is the thing. See, I don't want. Listen, I'm not gonna take too much from Green Bay because listen, when you have a game where you focus on the line of scrimmage and everything, then yeah, you did, Matt. When you have a game where it's just a battle of a line, a scrimmage, and everything like that, then it's not gonna be a pretty ass game. This was a defensive game. Hey, Green Bay played solid defensively. They did. I mean, look what they did to Garoppolo. But the 49ers, they played solid defensively. So there you have you. It's just going to be a battle of the line of scrimmage. Now, where the pressure was on Memphis is because guess what? Rodgers came out right away. So now you already have the expectation. I have already talked to you about that shit. I said coming into the game, yes, he was 0-3 against the 49ers, but the last time he got blown out, his QBR was 23. He played horrible. So the pressure was on him in Lambeau Field against a team that is not even used to that climate.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I was shocked. I was shocked the Green Bay didn't even get 20. I mean,
I
with
was.
the I'm just saying like with the offense that they got, you know, but
Hey, Memphis. You from my area, like Jacob, Tiffany, all y'all nigga, Two Raw, all these guys, LB, all them. Listen, um, I love games like this.
yeah,
Memphis, dog. You know way back when, nigga, when Lot and all them was fucking playing, nigga, it wasn't all that fucking scoring going on. I want a motherfucker. I don't want Michael Irvin catching that bitch all the time. I want that motherfucker Woodson to lay that motherfucker out and he lose the ball.
right,
And then nigga, I can't stand all that fucking scoring and shit like that because then, okay, this is real. It puts you on the edge of your seat, nigga. Oh, he scored a touchdown. He scored a touchdown, nigga. I don't want none of that video game shit.
right,
Like me and Memphis, we like that shit. Like, okay, you at the goal line. Oh shit. Oh damn, he ain't even score. They went for it on fourth. Oh shit, he stopped him. That's the shit I like. Cause now
right,
you got to go back. Oh, but then, oh yeah, you expect him to score? Now put some parity in that motherfucker.
Man, Tennessee should have kept. Tennessee also should have kept Derrick Henry out.
Memphis, I told you. Listen, I said, why the fuck are you gonna listen? Memphis, you know sports.
Right.
What are the muscles that are most important when you talk about a running back, when you talk about a motherfucking receiver, when you talk about even defensive ends? What are the most important muscles that you have to make sure that you generate for a while in order to get the motherfuckers going?
Yeah, you right. You
The
damn
twitch muscles,
right.
motherfucking twitch muscles. Nigga, if you that's what it's about, the running back, twitch muscles. Because if you don't have your twitch muscles working right, guess what? Your quickness not gonna be there. Then on top of that, these motherfuckers is already game planning Memphis. They already game planning, so they probably already got some. Oh, Derrick Henry coming back. Now, guess what? That's a new personnel already top running back in the league. Okay, now we gotta adjust things for him. That fucked up the flow of the game. But everybody like rah rah rah, Derrick Henry back, stuff like that. Yeah, he got a touchdown and stuff like that, but that motherfucker was not in rhythm.
Right. And I just would have went. Me personally, I would have
Uh huh.
acted. I probably would have activated him just in case if I needed him down the stretch. But I wouldn't have played him. I would have played. I would have went with Foreman.
Right, because you told everybody Memphis before you said Derrick Henry coming back. I was like, nah, because remember I had disagreed with you. I said, nah, that's not for sure yet. I was hoping you was wrong, but then I checked that shit out. I was like, oh shit, they're probably gonna go ahead and do it, and then they finally made it official. I did not want him to come back. I did not want him to come back, and it had nothing to do, dude. I don't want that nigga to come back right, and he end up like Saquon, man. That's what
Mm.
I'm looking at it like. Cause look at Saquon. If Saquon was not hurt and he was in a better situation, better offensive line, better organization that was taking care of, man, Saquon would be way better than all these motherfucking running backs.
Hmm. But I think, I don't know. I'm gonna say I think the Giants could really build a system for him, but I really don't know at this point. But I think they just need to. I don't know, man. I just think Tennessee, but still, that one of the reason for them losing is that the quarterback Ryan Tannehill cousin.
Nah. See, a motherfucker came up in here last night, Memphis, and was trying to tell me, oh, it was Ryan Tannehill's fault. It was Ryan Tannehill's fault and everything like that. Listen, Ryan, Joe Burrow didn't play no better than Tannehill because he set the record for sacks and everything. Then on top of that, okay, yeah, the three interceptions, crucial moments, stuff like that, or whatever. Okay, what Burrow threw interception too as well. Both of these quarterbacks were getting mauled and everything. Like I said initially, I told motherfuckers, even my boy Stephen Green, he know what I'm talking about. Memphis, you notice when you playing a battle of line of scrimmage, that motherfucking game is not gonna be pretty. So, of course, the first thing you're gonna look at is Ryan Tannehill. Oh, y'all motherfuckers wasn't saying that shit, man, when y'all was the number one seed, comfortable at home, huh? They wasn't blaming no Tannehill then. Oh, but then that motherfucker lose. Now it was Tannehill fault. It was Tannehill fault. Nah. That motherfucker was cohesive. All of y'all motherfuckers lost as a team. You can't sit up here and I don't even like Tannehill like that. But it's unfair to him. You can't do that shit. That's just like with the shit with Romo. Oh, it was Romo fault. It was Romo fault. Not without no motherfucking offensive line. Not without a motherfucker that can't coach. Shanahan can coach. McVay can coach. That motherfucker can't coach. So I'm not going to sit up here, man. Memphis, we got to look at that shit deep. Motherfuckers said, it's Tannehill fault. Man, you could tell, talking to Memphis or talking to Stephen Green, I could tell they know football. Or Luda Ryder or Jacob or somebody like that. That motherfucker that came in the comment section, that nigga didn't know shit. That motherfucker played Madden all day. Yeah, playing Madden and NBA 2K, unrealistic expectation. Nigga with Jacob. I mean, Memphis. if you can't feel your motherfucking fingers in negative, not 8 -8 degree weather. You tell me how. Oh yeah, it was that guy fault. That guy fault. Everybody feeling the same way that you feeling.
Mm-hmm.
But motherfuckers want to sit up here. Oh man, it was his fault. It's oh man, no. It was the quarterback fault. Shit like that, nigga. I'm not gonna blame Jimmy Garoppolo for getting sacked and stuff like that. No, that falls on the offensive line. I'm not gonna blame Jimmy Garoppolo for he had like three or four, about 4 or 5 targets in which they didn't catch the ball. Nigga, you can't blame that on Jimmy G. You can't blame Ryan Tannehill for them changing up the scheme. You saw it yesterday, Memphis. That motherfucker had to call out different changes to Derrick Henry to let him know what they were doing because they changed up shit. That's not on Ryan Tannehill. You said I'm old school. Two grind out hand, dirty type of football. I'm used to seeing since the early '80s. I'm 46. I put this out there. My prediction is Buffalo over KC. Call it. What you think? What you think, Memphis?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't think, but I don't know.
Man, that nigga don't even like Josh Allen, man. Yeah, that nigga like light bright.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Them two good teams. I think it's gonna come down to. I don't know, man.
Look, nah, you been off now. Look, that nigga, hey, Memphis, I think you 0 for 2 right now.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Come on.
No. I did say the Bengals was gonna beat the Titans, and y'all were like, I'm tripping. Y'all told me I was tripping. I said the Bengals gonna beat the Titans.
Hey, and who came through in the end without a touchdown, but still made an important catch? Let me hear it. Let me just hear it. I just gotta hear it, man. Go ahead and say it.
Jamar Chase.
There you go. I just wanted to hear that. You know,
What we man? We talking about him, man. We told people about him, man.
but I want you to let the people know. You know what I'm saying? Because they not taking Chase for real. You know, my boy Jacob, man. He's like, oh, he ain't no rookie. He ain't no rookie. Man, look, that motherfucker came in. That nigga is cerebral. That nigga gonna get his money. And hey, I guarantee you. Hey, listen, and guess who he was facing up against, Jacob? I mean, Memphis. Guess who he was facing up against?
Who?
Another LSU Tiger.
Janoris Jackrabbit Jenkins.
How
about Jackrabbit?
Yeah, on the other end, what's his name? Hilton. I think that was
Mike Hilton.
Yeah, the guy that he was facing up against.
Oh.
For what you did for Tennessee.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna be okay. I will say this. Let me say this. Let me get it out of the way. I think long
Fulton. Hey, Jake. I mean, Memphis. Fulton.
Oh, I think long as Pat Mahomes don't get trying to go all across his body and all that country shit, I think it'll go down to the stretch. But it's gonna be a good game, man. I think Buffalo gonna do their thing. Both teams gonna do their thing on the offensive end. It's just a matter of who defense gonna stay, who defense gonna stay.
Well, look, Memphis. What people got to understand, man, is that see, one of the things that I like, everybody gets into the whole. Well, man, you know, man, I ain't gonna watch football no more because of Kaepernick. Listen, I still gotta watch football because I got I got younger family members that are still playing. I got younger family members that have aspiration to going to college. You know, that absolutely love football. That's one of the reasons. And another reason is because I look at it from a life perspective. When you playing football, man, anything can change nigga, it could be 80 degrees 1 minute, but then you got to worry about the weather. Take you got to take that into consideration. You know why? Because the weather the weather could have an effect on what the hell you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And then also you got to realize, okay, well, this person could get hurt, that person could get hurt. So it's like you got to deal with whatever is thrown at you. So when a motherfucker sits up there and says, oh, "Okay, yeah, man, that's easy work," it might not be easy work because what if your quarterback get hurt?
Uh-huh.
But people don't look. They don't look at it like me or you or a couple other guys that be on here. They don't even look at it like Tiffany Quinn. Man, Tiffany know more football than some of these niggas do.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
She be on it, and she done made me be on my shit several times. You know what I'm saying? And I know she listening and everything, man. But that's
Yeah,
why.
we know you in the comments, Tiffany. I seen you. Good morning. Have the biscuits ready, honey.
But you see, I just, you know, I look at it like that though, Jacob. I mean, Memphis. I keep calling you Jacob, man, because y'all motherfuckers, man. When I get y'all two on here, man, y'all motherfuckers, man, y'all like motherfucking, y'all a good combination.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Jacob talking about the man. I'm surprised Jacob ain't here talking about Mayweather.
Nah, he probably sleep. That nigga Jacob probably sleep and everything.
I know he.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he probably sleep and uh, probably up at IHOP. I
Right.
mean, yeah, but no, okay. So you already got the Rams, right?
Oh, now I ain't say that.
Oh, you ain't betting against Brady?
Nah, not against the Rams. You know the reason why? The reason why? Because Matthew Stafford is a stupid quarterback. And just when you believe in him, he'll show you why you shouldn't. And
Matthew
Matthew Stafford wasn't a bozo quarterback. I probably would.
Matthew Stafford is not that bad, Memphis.
No, I'm not. I'm
It's
not. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm saying his decision making down the stretch is what's going to hurt them, man. I always do. And then we see this a lot in Detroit to the point that when Megatron said, you know what, I'm going to take the Barry Sanders route and I'm going to get the hell out of here while the game is good.
that didn't fall on Matthew Stafford. They man, listen, them niggas couldn't even get a good goddamn running game together. They never had any good balance when they was in Detroit.
No. And they ain't going to have no good balance until they get some players in there.
They got. I'm gonna tell
First,
you like this, man. Hold on. They got a good chance to beat us because they think about it. For one, I already mentioned the chips on their shoulders that they got. You got players on there that have had they respected difficulties with previous teams, right?
like,
Then Von Miller and
OBJ.
OBJ and even Matt Stafford and then Ramsey too, of course.
Jalen Ramsey with Jack. I mean, but Jalen Ramsey came from Jacksonville, right?
Came from Jacksonville. Some people had they had underrated Ramsey. They felt like Ramsey is kind of a shell of himself in the young career that he got. They like, oh, he done lost it and all this other stuff. So you got all these expendables on there, and then on top of that, Sean McVay, he's faced a lot of criticism because they felt like, okay, he can't never get on the hump. Well, you got golf out of there. Golf, golf, golf. You know what I'm saying? He did not. If you're going to criticize Matt Stafford, you better criticize Goff because Goff made his decision making was very horrible in comparison to Matthew Stafford. But see, look, Memphis. Now that you surrounded Matt Stafford with the a somewhat decent running game. You know what I'm saying? Which the Rams had good. They showed pretty good last year. Then on top of that, they got an elite defense, right?
Yeah,
Then on top of that, you got receivers that can actually catch the ball. And then OBJ, like I said, he's a model citizen now. And Matthew Stafford, man, and then Sean McVay is a situational quarterback. Man, they got all the pieces. They got a good balance to actually beat us. We don't got our running game together. We're missing personnel. Our defense is hit or miss and suspect, man.
yeah. Y'all could Le'Veon Bell yet again. Another team has taken Le'Veon Bell packing.
Yeah, I know.
But I think y'all can be. I don't know, man. Cause they're a good defensive team. Y'all a good defensive team. It just depends on who. Is Henderson playing for the Rams, the running back out of Memphis?
You said Henderson?
Yeah, the Rams running back out of Memphis. The real Henderson.
Um, I think he is. Hold on. Let's check. Was he injured or something?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Because he was out with an MCL. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna return. He's gonna return. He's
I
gonna
don't,
return to Memphis. Yeah,
I don't know. I think Brady can go for one last bag, man.
he he's returning from IR. But see, I don't think he should. Man, you're talking about an MCL, Memphis.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
But I
know
ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. I wouldn't be
what?
surprised if I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bengals win the whole damn thing.
Shit, dog, Memphis. Look. I don't think people. Oh no, man. Maybe I'm putting too. I'm not trying to. Like when it comes to Jamar Chase, I'm not being a prisoner of the moment. I watched this dude in the SEC play.
Yeah, LSU with Joe Burrow was quarterback too, wasn't
Right? Yeah. And listen,
he? Ed Orgeron.
listen, and they really weren't all that good, but they it was something about their talent, man. Um, that was just on a whole nother. That was on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? It was on a whole nother level. It's something in the water at LSU. They don't do okay. While they might not do good, like in college or collegiate wise and everything like that, when they get to the NFL, they be clowning motherfuckers, and that's what Jamar Chase is doing. Listen, the thing that makes Jamar Chase good, he got that to factor a little bit. See, he didn't need to score to 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 have an impact on the game. That motherfucker he could break your defense down through the middle, and you'd be like, oh shit, we can't bring this motherfucker down, man. He hard to bring down. Get them yardage. Well, guess what? Jamar Chase did the other day. They needed to get in field goal range. Guess what? Guess who caught the pass? Jamar Chase. When it's all said and done, that motherfucker is great under pressure. And the nigga can run. The nigga can catch the ball. The nigga, man, you could use him any type of way. So, and you got Burrow, man. Burrow is got heart. These guys, man, these quarterbacks that you see right now, they got heart. Joe Burrow got sacked 9 times. Motherfucker Jimmy Garoppolo was getting his ass ate alive. Motherfucker, Josh Allen They consistently try to bring that motherfucker down. And what do? They jump right the fuck back up in negative degree weather when you talk about the motherfucking 49ers. In 7-degree weather when you talk about the Buffalo Bills. Nigga, this is a new breed, is what I'm saying, Memphis.
Right.
You said I'm taking the Rams over Tampa Bay because of good coaching. I'm telling you, man, and I want us to win, Memphis. But I think I think me and Steven are looking at it from a whole different angle. You look at it like, okay, it all depends on Stafford. But I'm not going to sleep on Matthew Stafford. I'm not going to sleep on that motherfucker.
No, I ain't sleeping on neither. I'm just saying. If he have if he have decent decision making down the stretch, then they'll win.
What you eating? Some breakfast, Memphis?
No.
That that nigga Memphis eating some eggs, motherfucking grit,
No, I ain't eating that.
some some toast with some jelly, a cup of coffee, you know what I'm saying?
I think if he have decent decision making down the stretch, they'll beat Tampa Bay because they a good team on both sides of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And but
Right.
see, OBJ ain't what they really got to worry about. I mean, he decent, but he good. But man, you got to worry about Jefferson. You got to worry about Cooper Cup.
Yeah.
Cause
And
I don't think nobody on the Bucs defense can keep up with Cooper Cup. That's how big and country and
man,
fast his ass is. Huh?
yeah, Cup, because I think he's third in rushing yards this season, if I'm not mistaken. Because it was Henry, then Jonathan Taylor, then he was third.
Yeah, I think. But I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But I'm waiting on it. But you know, the exciting game one night gonna be the Kansas City Buffalo.
Yeah, that's the game that I've been talking about. Oh, Nick Chubb. Oh, wait, he was. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, Memphis. I'm trying to make sure that because I don't like to, just throw a stat out there and be wrong about the shit. Um, let's see. I, I think Chubb was second. Chubb was second, and then Mixon was third. But that was because what's his name ended up getting hurt, Derrick Henry. But Derrick Henry was already up by a landslide. But Jonathan Taylor, he was having some good games. But go ahead though, bro. My bad. I didn't cut you off.
Now that's gonna be the game to see. But I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if Cincinnati win the whole damn thing. I think Cincinnati can run the table.
I think an exciting game would be Cincinnati um, versus the 49ers.
Mm.
I think that would be an exciting game, or even the Rams versus the Bills or something like that. So I'm thinking of the matchups, and also you got to think in terms of marketing too. I look at it from that perspective too. Like who?
You know, I didn't look at. You know what, Paulo? I'm glad you said
Mm,
that because I didn't look at it like that, bro.
hmm
But like, I don't know, man. The 49ers got a good defense. They got Debo Samuel.
hmm hmm
And they got a nice little team now, man. 'Cause they can play good on both sides of the ball also. So
Exactly. And to piggyback off of what you just said, Memphis. See, look, think about it. All of these teams that are in here now, with an now, you know what? I'm not even gonna say with the exception of Kansas City. It's just that Kansas City was suspect in the beginning of the year, but now they've gotten better as time has went on. They started off horrible, but all these teams that you see in here now, they have a good balance, like you just said.
Mhm.
Listen, let's case in point, Buffalo. What was they ranked in defense? Number one, right? They were ranked number one. They got an elite quarterback that's going to get you, going to be 100 QB. They got a good running game, and they got receivers that can do. And on top of that, they got good coaching. The Bengals, people sleep on that motherfucker's defense. That's how the game was won against Tennessee. Was their defense, right? And on top of that, they got a powerful receiving core. And on top of that, they got a running game when you talk about mixing, right? Okay. Let's look at fucking the 49ers. Need I say more? Listen, I know y'all motherfuckers don't like Jimmy Garoppolo, but Jimmy Garoppolo more clutch than what you think. They got Debo Samuel. He can run the ball. A couple of guys that can run the ball. They got Jennings. And on top of that, they got a defense in which like three or four of them should be all pros, but they got snubbed and shit like that, and they were showing who the real. They showed who the real all pros were. And then I didn't even get to Kansas City. But the thing about Kansas City is tricky. Their defense is actually playing better. They always had an elite player in Matthew in that secondary, and then on top of that, you got Mahomes that you got to deal with, and my boy Travis Kelsey, who I think will be, when it's all said and done, one of the best tight ends to ever play this game. So and then don't get me to the coaching factor. Andy Reid, motherfucker Shanahan, McVay. These are situational quarterbacks. I mean, coaches.
Mhm. Mhm. I think and the only problem with Kansas City defense is they blitz too heavy for me.
That's a good point. That's a good ass point.
And they keep them giving. That's why they give up so many points because Spagnola is too blitz heavy, man. He always been that even when he was with the Giants.
I mean, who you want to see in the Super Bowl?
Ooh, I want to see. I want to see. Well, I know I want to see. I want to see the Bengals in there. And on the NFC side, uh, maybe the 49ers. That's all a good matchup. That'd be the best matchup, man. That'll be the best matchup because I ain't gonna lie because we got to look at it like this, man.
Hmm.
Against if the Buccaneers win against the Bengals in the Super Bowl, the referees are gonna have to carry the Bucks to be able to keep up with the Bengals.
No, hey, nah, man. See, that's where me and you we part ways, Memphis. That's not gonna happen this year, bro. That hasn't been happening this year. Listen, the referees have not been involved for Brady this year. Brady has had to work with what he's had the entire the entire season, man. So that right there, man, we come on, man. We got to come with something else on that. Every you're not the only one that has said that, man. But listen, go back and go look. That we've been riddled with penalties. We don't really have. Dog, Brady is working. Listen, him and Gronk just now getting back on the same page. Man, if you go back and look, and Gronk was hurt, motherfucking Fournette. You know what I'm saying? We missing him. We got like Mike Evans out. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we've got people. Missing our people and stuff like that, man. Even fucking what's it called? Sherman. You know, he was hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? Like dog. The refs wasn't feeling sorry for us. Is my point. And Brady was still getting it done. And Brady hadn't really been doing it in the air like that. You know what he's been doing it with the run. But see, that's our problem for Fournette, man. We need Fournette, and if he's not 100%, we ain't gonna do nothing, man. We ain't gonna do nothing.
Right.
I'm just being honest. The refs ain't gonna save us, so we can get that idea out of here. That's what everybody thinks. Oh, the refs they gonna save Tom Brady. They didn't save. They didn't save fucking Aaron Rodgers. They listen. Those there were three calls, Memphis. If you looked at the game yesterday, that could have went. That should have actually went to the 49ers.
Yeah. I think I don't know, man. So well, let me ask you the question I've been really want to ask, man. I just scrolled down Facebook not long ago before I even came on here. Do you think this is the last hurrah for Tom Brady, or you think he coming back?
Like in terms of what him retiring?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Tom Brady gonna be back for a couple more years, man. Look where he at. This nigga. Dog. Let me put this in perspective for you, Memphis. Okay, and I'm not no huge Tom Brady fan, but in terms of his excellence at his age and what the fuck he doing, it'd be different if we talk about somebody like LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, LeBron James, he chasing that scoring record and stuff like that. But are you chasing championship? Nigga, this nigga is in it every single year. Who you talking about? You talking about Tom Brady. Every year you talking about Tom Brady. Oh shit, we gotta worry about Tom Brady and stuff like that. You think that motherfucker be ready to retire? Hell no. So my point is, listen, he came from the AFC. Motherfuckers was making excuses. Oh, well, Tom Brady, he ain't gonna be able to do that in the AFC. What he doing in the NFC? He's already won more games in pressure situations on a big stage than guess who? Aaron Rodgers. He beat Aaron Rodgers. Came through here, took over, dominated. You said he couldn't do this in the AFC. You said he couldn't do, I mean, in the NFC. And guess what? He done came over and he done took over. Oh, it's time for him to retire. Last year, it started off slow and everything. Guess what? Came through clutch. Wasn't no help from no referees because he didn't even play that great in the Super Bowl. But guess what? He came through. He did what was necessary. Okay, look, this year he hadn't been playing that great. Hadn't been playing great at all. But it's not all his fault. You know what I'm saying? The personnel been hit or miss. You got a motherfucker firecracker like AB that you got to deal with. You got people hurt. You know what I'm saying? You got old ass players. And that made Brady good for another 3 years. Memphis, my point.
Well, you probably know something I don't know, but I was just I'm just glad I'm getting down to the nitty gritty of that. Win the Super Bowl.
How many years? How many years you think Brady got?
Probably like at least probably like at least two. I think he should just walk away. Because he's gonna be paid forever. I mean, what are you actually doing it for? You the one chips, you gonna be a first ballot Hall of Fame. You got all the
Three
money
more
and
years.
everything you ever get in life. because his wife want him to come home and be a family guy. He ain't ready for that. You hear me?
My fault, Memphis. I fell out, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So you say about 3 more years?
No, I said two. You said three.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm giving him 3 more years. That just goes to show the doubt that you have in your mind for him and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I expect that. But
Yeah,
um,
you should.
you know, but look, even when you doubt him, everybody doubted him, saying that he wasn't gonna make it with the court cases and stuff like that. I mean, guess what? He was able to exceed that expectation. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Hey, man. All bull drive aside, man.
Hmm.
If we can take her out of footballs, would be great too.
Yeah, and hey, listen. There's no excuses because see, y'all sitting up there saying that Tom Brady lost in the he lost games, he lost playoff games. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if the motherfucker was doing that every year, but y'all got to come with a different logic and a different argument than that because guess what? There's been calls that the officiating on this shit didn't involve Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? There's been
Mm.
stuff that's been taking place, like with the New Orleans Saints and stuff like that. Guess who it didn't involve? It didn't involve Tom Brady. Okay, so we gotta stop. Listen, just get a man his props and get a man his credit without bringing up all the conspiracies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you still got to play football. That's what it matters to. But yesterday, you can't say, "Oh, it was the ref's fault." Oh man, Aaron Rodgers. Da, 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 da. Nah, look. Fact of the matter is, you didn't get it done. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm gonna hold his feet to the same fire, Memphis. If he don't get it done, I'm not gonna blame no motherfucking referees. I ain't gonna blame no deflate gate. I ain't gonna blame this. I ain't gonna blame no court case. I ain't gonna look, your ass didn't get it done. And like I said all season, he has not played well. That's why I didn't have him in that MVP conversation. But
What?
y'all motherfuckers.
So who gonna host the NFC Championship?
Hmm?
Who gonna host the NFC? Okay, so if Tampa beat the Rams, they gonna host the NFC Championship, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the Tampa Bay and 49ers.
Okay, well let me ask you this: if the Rams beat Tampa Bay, who hosts the NFC Championship? The Rams.
It's gonna be the Rams and the 49ers.
Okay, okay.
Or you saying who gonna win?
No, I'm saying who gonna host? It's like what's like a different scenario. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's gonna be the Rams and the 49ers. Some people are already choosing the 49ers to win the whole thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I chose the 49ers because I said it. My original pick was the Cowboys. Listen, I'm a, you already know Memphis. You don't listen to me. I picked the Ravens to come out of the AFC. And the reason is because they doubted Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was playing great. I'm talking about Tony Tiger, great under pressure, right? Did
uh,
extremely well. He was at the MVP conversation. You wasn't talking about no motherfucking Light Bright and Mahomes. What man? They weren't even talking about that motherfucker, man. They wasn't talking about the Chiefs. They were talking about how horrible both their offense and their defense was when they got a chance, right? So that's why I chose the Ravens. I chose the Cowboys. hmm I chose
uh-huh,
the Cowboys because they had a good balance. Dak was
uh-huh.
coming back off an injury, but he was playing phenomenal, and they had two elite guys on defense, which I felt that they could have got it done, and they were clicking. They had a good balance, but everything changed. Lamar Jackson got hurt. I said, "Fuck that." Guess who was topping that division? The Bengals. Jamar Chase, Burrow. Nobody paid attention to him. Everybody, like, oh, Polo, you capping. Da, 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 da. I said, watch.
Watch Jamar Chase already setting records that T.O. didn't set, records that Randy Moss didn't set, records that Chris Carter didn't set. But
Man,
he
you
got
got
them.
me. Man, you convincing me to put 200 on the 49ers on the sports book,
Hmm.
man. You
And this is
convincing me,
what.
man.
Hold,
You
hold on,
convincing me.
hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna convince you even more too. Check this out, Memphis. Check this out, Memphis. Check this out. Check this out. This it gets even better. Stephen Green, everybody that's listening, check this out. Mean Green, Stephen Green, in Memphis. Check this out. Think about what the 49ers have accomplished. Okay? Think about what they've accomplished. They have done two of the greatest things that that franchise wanted to do. They went into the Cowboys, a rival team in Dallas, in a madhouse, sucked the life out of the building, and won. Some people felt like that was already they Super Bowl, right? Then you got to go to Lambeau Field in negative degree weather in a climate that they're not even used to playing with. Sucked the life out of the building in Lambeau Field. They was already 0-3 against him with the pressure mounting in a quarterback that they don't even have no faith in. So now everything gets easier because it's like, damn, we got two of these motherfucking rivals already out of the way. Aaron Rodgers, they were picking the Green Bay Packers to go all the way. They knocked the number one seed. They knocked two number one seeds out. Well, the 49ers didn't, but two number one seeds have been knocked out. Put that in perspective, Memphis.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I chose the 49ers. Listen, Tom Brady, great. That's my squad. I'm not a Bucks fan because of Tom Brady. I'm a Bucks fan because of Keyshawn Johnson. I'm a Bucks fan because of Warren Sapp. I'm a Bucks fan because of Tony Dungy. I'm a Bucks fan because of Cadillac Williams. I'm a Bucks fan when we was 0-16. If we don't get it done, nigga, the 49ers are going to have a good chance to win it, and so do the Bengals.
Did you say Brad Johnson or Keyshawn Johnson?
Keyshawn,
Oh, okay.
Keyshawn,
I don't know if you said Brad
Keyshawn,
Johnson.
USC, Trojan.
Ah,
The school that my pops played for a little bit. Keyshawn Trojan, 6'5", dark skinned nigga, could catch anything flying and when he was with New York. But listen. What I'm saying to you is, Memphis, my last point, because I don't ramble too much. Listen, you gotta look at what type of adversity and how they've been battle tested. They didn't want Shanahan, neither did they want Jimmy Garoppolo at the beginning of the season. They were getting sick of these motherfuckers. And guess what? They stuck with them. And now they eating their words. You know why? Because these motherfuckers is winning now.
well, Kyle Shanahan is an offensive genius.
Yeah, he done been with New York. I forgot he was with Houston, Memphis. He used to be an offensive coordinator with Memphis. This motherfucker done been some places.
Yeah, New York. Yeah, when he was in New York. He was,
He was Washington.
yeah.
Hmm.
When his daddy was the head coach over there, they went and got RG Lee. I mean, three.
But I'm telling you, like I'm not. That's why I didn't choose my team. They're like, that's your team. You should be choosing them. I'm being realistic. We have not been on the same page. And look, and Gronk, Gronk ain't durable like Travis Kelsey is. That nigga. He ain't versatile like Travis Kelsey. And dog, give me Travis Kelsey over Gronk right now. Travis Kelsey got like 5, 6 more years left in his system. Gronk man can barely stand up, nigga.
Gronk, Gronk got to get out in the open and kid. If he don't, he
Dog,
ain't
he
even.
can't do that shit no more. Man, he was retired. Man, Tom Brady had to beg that motherfucker to come back. Man, Gronk was worried about, cause I will give Gronk this, Memphis. He's he's a, he's a superb in terms of his personality and acting and stuff like that. That nigga was worried about acting and wrestling and marketability in the Hollywood scene. That motherfucker wasn't thinking about no football.
Yeah, Gronk. Well, he can barely catch the ball now.
Yeah, that motherfucker is a walking injury. You want to everybody want to talk about AD and him falling all the time. Nigga, Gronk stay hurt.
Hey man, Travis Kelsey ain't nothing but a black Tony Gonzalez and Shannon Sharp. This motherfucker catch everything.
Dog, he could catch. See, let me tell you something about Travis Kelce, and this is my last point, and then I got to ride out Memphis, man. I got to get me some breakfast. You made me hungry earlier, eating whatever you was eating. Look,
I think I want to eat, nigga. I'm a country nigga.
no, you was eating something. Nigga. You know you had some biscuits and gravy or some shit. So, little bit- some pancakes or French toast or something out of that motherfucker, some bacon or something. Look, all right, look. This is my last point, and then I'll let you get off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. Travis Kelsey, better blocker, supremely gifted out in the open field. He can run. Nigga can you could use him in different schemes. Case in point, that nigga was throwing the ball accurate too, and the motherfucker, um, can you can he could pretty much when you need him for a third down or something like that, he's always reliable.
Right.
So he already got way more attributes than some of the great tight ends. Listen, I love Shannon Sharp. He was great.
Shannon Sharp can block.
Yeah, he couldn't block. I love Tony Gonzalez, man, but guess what? He ain't had a speed like motherfucking Travis Kelsey did.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? And I love Gronk, but guess what? He ain't as durable as that motherfucker is.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. See, because Tony Gonzalez will get to the sticks, get the first
Mhm.
down. Get to the stick, get the first down. If he in the end zone, he'll run his route, come back, he'll get the first down or touchdown. But you know who Travis Kelsey kind of reminds you of?
Who?
I will say three tight ends.
Who?
Kelly Winslow, the senior. Uh Algie Crumpler, man. Remember Algie Crumpler
Yeah,
played for the
yeah,
Bears.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And
Yeah, that's a good
and, and,
comparison.
and, and Shannon's brother Sterling.
Yeah, well, his career was short lived, man.
Yeah, but he was out there in Green Bay. He made it look good. But
Yeah, he.
Algie Crumpler, Kelly Winslow Senior,
Mhm.
and who I just say? Uh, 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 Sterling. Sterling was good.
Yeah,
Sterling was so good he almost looked like a wide receiver. Cause once he get out on his route, you ain't catching him. He gone.
who you think was better, him or his brother?
Sterling was better. Come on, man. Sterling, cause once Sterling get on his route, you ain't catching him because you can line him up on the out route.
That's true.
Once you get him on the out route, you run him on the nine route. He get past you, and you toast.
That's true. That's true. And see, I mean, look, I don't take nothing. I don't take nothing away from those great tight ends because that happens to be actually my favorite position on the offensive side of the ball, more so than the receivers or running backs or something like that. I love the tight end because the tight end is very important, especially when you talk about goal line and third down or even a fourth down. Nigga,
Right.
a tight end, if you got somebody that versatile like a Travis Kelsey, shh, man, please. It's all day. They're like, why are you choosing that guy, man? Gronk is better. No, 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 no. And then nigga, Memphis, I need a
Gronk is
motherfucker that's
slow.
durable.
Gronk is slow. Now you put a linebacker on it, he gonna hit Gronk off the line of scrimmage. Gronk gonna stumble all over the place. He might get a flag because he's on the team with Brady, but and once they hit him on the line of scrimmage,
Mm-hmm.
And he done because he done because he's slow.
Mm-hmm. That's
Brock
facts.
Brock 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 just look good because he's big,
That's
big
facts.
country biscuit eating motherfucker. But he's slow
Mm-hmm.
off the
Just
line.
like you about to eat some biscuits right now, or some pancakes or some French toast, man. Motherfucker, that motherfucker Memphis man, he probably is finna have some motherfucking waffles out in that bitch. Nigga, that nigga gonna have some Belgian waffles and shit like that. Nigga gonna be eating chicken and waffles and shit. Never mind, man. That nigga Memphis, man. I'm trying to make that nigga hungry. So what's up with the True Viking, man? You missed the stream, baby. Come
Uh,
on, man.
Hey, True
Come
Viking, how
on,
you
come
doing,
on, True
baby?
Viking, man. You no, you done missed out, man. Me and Memphis,
What?
man, we been up, nigga, 4 in the morning, man, doing PT and shit.
Yeah, what a rice and biscuits at True Viking Queen, baby. You know.
No, she got something in the slow cooker. She got some what's that, a roast in the slow cooker and shit.
Shit, that's even better, nigga. We country boy.
That nigga Memphis about to put something in the crock pot. Look.
Hey, man, you know how the dirty South do it.
Okay. Oh, you was on here for the first two. Oh, but you ain't want to say what's up to us. I see how it is, True Viking. That's all good. You know what I'm saying? Look, it don't matter, man. We still gonna be rocking and rolling regardless. You feel me? If you come through, hey, that's
I'm
good.
surprised. I'm surprised Tiffany ain't come in here and talk no more.
No,
She
she
really,
man, it's too up, man. Listen, man, them East Coast people, man, they don't grind like the South do. You feel me?
man, nah, man,
Yeah,
yeah,
man, we
man. You
stay up.
know, hey,
You
man,
know.
we'll give you some we'll give you Raven some hope if you come
Oh
through,
look, hey
Tiffany.
Memphis, look what True Viking got. She said she got some chili up in there, man. You got that cornbread up in there, tastes like pound cake. Come on, man. You know how we do Memphis, man. Man, put some
Yeah.
syrup and honey on that bitch and some butter, man. Ooh, man.
Oh, hey, he real country boy, man.
Nigga,
Yeah.
Memphis said he gotta get ready for church and shit. Memphis got he got to put his suit on and shit. Look, yeah. Deacon Memphis up in here.
Boy, if I was, boy, if I was a
We,
deacon, boy, I'd be cutting up.
yeah. Memphis gonna lead us in praise and worship this
Yeah.
morning.
Devotion, all the collection plate, come on, bring it all around
That nigga, that nigga devoted, man. True Viking, you don't know me and Memphis, man. We go all day, man. I could talk about some lines. This nigga Memphis would make the conversation excellent. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be having to get off because I could stay on the phone. I know Memphis be like, damn, nigga Polo, shut up sometime. But with that nigga Memphis, you can't help it because nigga, I talk Memphis about life. I talk to Memphis about shit that be going on, stuff like that. It's just like Regina King son committed suicide, Memphis.
Yeah, I seen that.
hmm I was, True Viking was up in here too, but like I said, Memphis, like you in the area, just like Dallas and Memphis and Chicago, niggas like that live in a fucked up area. Sometimes, man, they be like, I don't have nowhere to turn to, but I be telling people Memphis like, go talk to somebody.
Yeah, man, be that way, man. A lot of us go through shit, man, where we really don't like. You really don't see it, like you really don't see it, man, 'cause we don't show it. But you know. But I think that was just some. I mean, I hate it for the young fella, but I think that just, like, that Hollywood life, that shit weird, man.
Right, right.
Oh,
No, yeah,
he been surrounded by that Hollywood life all his life, man. And that shit can take a toll on you. 'Cause some of that
and
shit that you see that ain't even what it seems. So and he probably been a part of that all his life because that's what his mama did, and that shit just took a toll on him, man. When he went out with this shit.
right. And people forget that you know people are human beings, man. Like these guys. these people are still human beings. They like I be telling people, they're not robots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She said, "I love." Memphis. She said, "I love to hear when you and Memphis in here, man.
And true,
Memphis.
true Viking Queen, I'm just saying that I flirt, man. I'm a country boy that flirt. You better cut it out, true Viking Queen. Hey, look, I'm just
Hey,
bullshit. Happy Sunday, true
no,
Viking
he ain't.
Queen.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
Happy Sunday, true
No, he
Viking
ain't. That
Queen.
nigga gonna put some ribs on the grill for you, right? And he gonna fly your ass out the neck.
Well,
Nigga,
I'm in the country anyway, so you ain't gotta worry about them no
that nigga marinate. Hey, True Viking. He marinating the ribs right now.
love.
That, hey, I had an uncle that used to put that motherfucker. He put the ribs. He'll marinate them, Memphis,
Mm-hmm.
and put them in the freezer like a week prior, and then defrost that bitch, and then season it just a little bit more, and then man, he wouldn't boil them. That's the thing. He wouldn't boil them. I had an auntie that boiled them, but my uncle didn't boil them. But they would still come out tender than a motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah. Cause a lot of that's the old school shit when you boil. Cause they say they boiling the salt off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's that old school shit. That's that old school down south shit, y'all.
Hey, do you
Yeah.
boil your chitlins?
Oh, I don't eat chillin', man. That's too much pork for my foot.
Oh, nigga, maybe you know damn well that nigga be eating pig feet. Look at it.
Now I don't eat all that swine, man.
Oh,
That shit ain't good for you, man. That shit a key.
yeah, all right. Look. It'd be good for you when you smell that bacon in the morning time. You're like, man, what the fuck up in here, man?
Now I eat a piece of bacon or two every now and then, but I don't.
Look. He couldn't hold back on that. Look.
I ain't make, especially that good bacon. You know that shit be good as a motherfucker when it's right. You know, hey man, you
A little
know,
bit of sausage.
right, man. You make me hungry, motherfucker. Pull off bad.
You said FYI, I hope Tom Brady get his head knocked off today.
Who said that?
Highly unlikely, but I don't see us winning. But I hope we win, True Viking. But you never bet on the GOAT like that, though. Bet against the GOAT, at least. So,
I'm gonna wait till the Super Bowl, then I'm gonna go place my bet on the odds, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying.
hmm.
Anything, you know.
Hey, I looked at MGM and Sportsbook, and I was probably finna mess with them.
I need to holler at you online too, man, cause I can tell you, and I'm with FanDuel and BetMGM.
Email me. You see my email down there?
Hold on, I can't see. I had to go back out and I had to go out, but I'm finding man.
Yeah.
Let me
You
draw
look
my.
at it on
Well, let,
YouTube. You
well,
have
well,
my
let, well,
email.
well, I'm gonna drop my email in the comment right now,
Yeah.
cause your shit probably about a mile long.
No, it ain't. I'm gonna put it in. Look, this is a True Viking. You see my email? Put my email in the comments section for me, sweetie. You know, my email always there. My Cash App always there. You know, but yeah, just get at me. And my turnaround time is obsolete. So if you email me, I get right back at you. You know what I'm
Yeah, I'm
saying?
gonna have to don't erase the screen, cause I'm gonna have to
Go
come back and
ahead.
see from my phone, cause my phone and froze up and shit. So I'm gonna have to come back and come
All
see.
right. Hey, I appreciate y'all pulling up. I'll be back again later. Y'all know how we do. Come,
Come back and holler at a true Viking Queen. We're gonna be
yeah,
waiting on
yeah,
you,
True
baby.
Viking, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta come earlier, baby. All right. Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. I'll get at y'all later.
Guess so. We out, baby.